Top 75 banks in the world. These are lists of the banks in the world, as measured by total assets. The list is based on the 2019 S&P Global Market Intelligence report of the 75 largest banks in the world. The ranking was based upon assets as reported and was not adjusted for different accounting treatments. 75. The Bank of New York Mellon, USA, total assets $362.87 billion. 74. Bank of Beijing, China, total assets $368.72 billion. 73. Capital One, USA, total assets $372.54 billion. 72. Nonghyup Bank, South Korea, total assets $374.58 billion. 71. Waxia Bank, China, total assets $380.41 billion. 70. PNC Financial Services, USA, total assets $382.32 billion. 69. Itaú Unibanco, Brazil, total assets $401.10 billion. 68. DBS Bank, Singapore, total assets $404.27 billion. 67. Nomura Holdings, Japan, total assets $411.18 billion. 66. Sberbank of Russia, total assets $412 billion. 65. Shinhan Bank, South Korea, total assets $412.85 billion. 64. KB Financial Group Inc., South Korea, total assets $430.80 billion. 63. ABN AMRO Group, Netherlands, total assets $436.56 billion. 62. Truist Financial, USA, total assets $441.24 billion. 61. Caixa Bank, Spain, total assets $442.66 billion. 60. US Bancorp, USA, total assets $467.37 billion. 59. Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, Canada, total assets $467.55 billion. 58. Ping An Bank, China, total assets $497.05 billion. 57. Sumitomo Mitsui Trust Holdings, Japan, total assets $520.16 billion. 56. Commerzbank, Germany, total assets $528.84 billion. 55. Resona Holdings, Japan, total assets $537.39 billion. 54. State Bank of India, India, total assets $538.35 billion. 53. Danske Bank, Denmark, total assets $548.86 billion. 52. National Australia Bank, Australia, total assets $583.79 billion. 51. DZ Bank, Germany, total assets $593.89 billion. 50. Bank of Montreal, Canada, total assets $613.56 billion. 49. China Everbright Bank, China, total assets $633.54 billion. 48. Westpac, Australia, total assets $636.69 billion. 47. Nordea, Finland, total assets $638.02 billion. 46. Rabobank, Netherlands, total assets $676.02 billion. 45. Australia and New Zealand Banking Group, Australia, total assets $681.30 billion. 44. Standard Chartered, United Kingdom, total assets $688.76 billion. 43. Commonwealth Bank, Australia, total assets $691.03 billion. 42. Banco Bilbao Vizcaya Argentaria, Spain, total assets $774.78 billion. 41. Credit Suisse, Switzerland, total assets $781.45 billion. 40. Scotiabank, Canada, total assets $785.44 billion. 39. Morgan Stanley, USA, total assets $853.53 billion. 38. China Minsheng Bank, total assets $871.66 billion. 37. China CITIC Bank, total assets $882.08 billion. 36. Royal Bank of Scotland Group, United Kingdom, total assets, $884.82 billion. 35. Intesa Sanpaolo, Italy, total assets, $901.90 billion. 34. Shanghai Pudong Development Bank, China, total assets, $914.49 billion. 33. Goldman Sachs, USA, total assets, $931.80 billion. 32. UniCredit, Italy, total assets, $951.99 billion. 31. Industrial Bank, China, total assets, $952.59 billion. 30. UBS, Switzerland, total assets, $958.49 billion. 29. Norinchukin Bank, Japan, total assets, $961.37 billion. 28. Credit Mutual, France, total assets, $976.46 billion. 27. China Merchants Bank, total assets, $980.81 billion. 26. Toronto Dominion Bank, Canada, total assets, $1,006 billion. 25. Ing Group, Netherlands, total assets, $1,015.61 billion. 24. DNB ASA, Norway, total assets, $1,016.55 billion. 23. Royal Bank of Canada, total assets, $1,039.24 billion. 22. Postal Savings Bank of China, total assets, $1,383.63 billion. 21. Bank of Communications, China, total assets, $1,385.81 billion. 20. Barclays, United Kingdom, total assets, $1,444.39 billion. 19. Group BPCE, France, total assets, $1,462.70 billion. 18. Société Générale, France, total assets, $1,485.31 billion. 17. Deutsche Bank, Germany, total assets, $1,543.55 billion. 16. Banco Santander, Spain, total assets, $1,670.79 billion. 15. Mizuho Financial Group, Japan, total assets, $1,837.80 billion. 14. Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group, Japan, total assets, $1,848.20 billion. 13. Wells Fargo, USA, total assets, $1,895.88 billion. 12. Japan Post Bank, total assets, $1,911.48 billion. 11. Citigroup Inc., USA, total assets, $1,917.38 billion. 10. Credit Agricole, France, total assets, $2,123.61 billion. 9. BNP Paribas, France, total assets, $2,336.66 billion. 8. Bank of America, USA, total assets, $2,354.51 billion. 7. HSBC Holdings plc, United Kingdom, total assets, $2,558.12 billion. 6. JP Morgan Chase, USA, total assets, $2,727.38 billion. 5. Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, Japan, total assets, $3,069.20 billion. 4. Bank of China, total assets, $3,092.21 billion. 3. Agricultural Bank of China, total assets, $3,287.36 billion. 2. China Construction Bank, total assets, $3,376.52 billion. 1. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, total assets, $4,027.44 billion. Thank you for watching.